Let me holla at ya. Come here, let me holla at ya. Let me holla at ya. Come here, let me holla at ya. You like that there? I said, you like that there?
Boy, this is your girl Shaquena coming to you live and in color. Hey my people, hey my people. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Today I am coming to you today with a video about Lil Boosie. This idiot has lost his mind. He went on social media and bragged about getting a grown woman to give his son and nephews oral sex. Yeah, Lil Boosie bragging about, getting basically a prostitute to give his son or sons and his nephews oral sex. And he don't see anything wrong with what he said. Even though this topic came up a couple years ago, it done resurfaced. And he do not see nothing wrong with what he has said. A lot of people do not see anything wrong with what he said. But I'm going to let y'all hear it from him. I'm gonna let y'all hear it from him. Okay? So sit back and just listen.
Get my son no motherfucking shit out here. I'm training them boys right. Ask in there my nephew. Ask in them. Ask my son. Yeah. They were 12, 13. They got it. Yeah. That's how it's supposed to be. Yeah. Hell yeah, I got my son dick up. You right.
Okay, now y'all give me your opinion of this bull. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this. Because me personally, I don't understand why he's not in prison. You orchestrated for these young boys to be molested. And these grown women, what's in your brain that you think it is okay for you to put your mouth on a baby? And it was so easy for these women to do it. So that just let me know this ain't their first time. This is not their first time molesting children. This is molestation. Okay? Y'all can say what y'all want to say, but this is some bull. I don't understand why people think that this is okay. And if you are a man that's grown now, think back on your life when you was 12, 13, 14 years old. How old was the person that you had sex with that you lost your virginity to? If you was 13, 12, 14, and you lost your virginity to somebody that was 20 something years old, you were molested. And it's not cool. If it's not if it's not okay for this to happen to a little girl, it is not okay for this to happen to a little boy. See, people got different standards when it comes to boys and girls. But these are kids at the end of the day. I don't care if it's a man, I don't care if it's a boy or a girl. Should nobody grown be messing with a child? And for people to be okay with what Boosie did, you are crazy. And you are part of the doggone problem. Y'all so quick to jump and say R. Kelly needs to be in prison. So do Lil Boosie. Lil Boosie need to be in the cell next to R. Kelly. And the only reason Lil Boosie did this because he do not want his little boys and his nephews to be gay. This man is so homophobic that he molested his children and his family members. Where are the mothers at? What are the mamas to these kids that y'all think this mess is cool to do? What's wrong with y'all? My thing is, as the mamas to these boys, y'all should have a bat beating the hell out of him for this. Like, why he's still around? Why ain't he locked up for this? This is molestation, people. This is not cool. But he had a lot to say about D Wade. He cannot say nothing about D Wade. D Wade ain't out here molesting his children. D Wade ain't out here facilitating molestations of his kids. Okay? D Wade ain't out here facilitating a rape of his kids. Okay? And for you to do this to your kids and your nephews, you ought to be ashamed of yourself, and you need to be locked up for what you did, because it's wrong. Hold on, y'all. Boosie has no right to say anything else about anybody and how they raise their children. Lil Boosie ought to be ashamed of himself. From what I read, CPS has been called in to investigate. I'm glad he can't sit here and say he didn't say it, because it's out on social media, so he cannot deny that he said it. He cannot sit here and say, I was just playing, I was just joking. Nope, you was not joking and you was not playing. You are so homophobic that you went out and you had oral sex performed on babies. You have taken them kids' innocence. Okay? And I know that there are guys out here who have had experiences at a young age with older women, and it didn't make that right. And I'm here to tell y'all, it was not right that what happened to you, and just like it is not right what happened to Boosie children and his nephews. And if it comes out that the mothers knew that this was going on and they did nothing, they are just as guilty as Boosie, and he needs to go to prison for the molestation of them boys, because that is wrong. If you gonna put R. Kelly in prison, if you gonna put all these people in prison for molestation of kids and rape of kids, Boosie ain't no different from R. Kelly. He is no different. I'm sorry to say it, but I'm not sorry, because it's wrong, and you just took them kids' innocence. What if them boys grow up hating women, and they grow up thinking it is okay to abuse women sexually, physically, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, all because of what you had done to them? What if them kids grow up on drugs? What if them kids grow up to selling themselves? What if them kids grow up to be sex addicts? Turn around and eat your food, today. It is not cool what you did, Boosie. And you need to pay for what you did. You out here putting your mouth on other people's business, but look at what you've done. Look at what you have done. Look at the mayhem you have caused. And for people to think that this is okay, like I said before, you are the problem. Okay? If it's not okay for this to happen to a little girl, this is not okay for it to happen to a little boy. And society needs to change the double standards. Because at the end of the day, that these are kids. I don't care if it's a boy or a girl. These are kids. 12, 13, 14 years old. Don't have no business messing with adults. Adults have no business messing with kids. Period. And y'all know how I feel about kids. And it's wrong for what Boosie, Ryan, him bragging about. And something needs to be done about Boosie. I don't care who likes him. I don't. And what he did was jacked up. And he needs to serve a lot of time for what he has done. And the women that did this to these boys, they need to serve the time too. The mothers of these kids, if you knew that this happened and you did not say anything, you need to go to prison as well. Because you facilitated it as well when you condoned it. Okay? Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments. Tell me, give me your opinion of what you think about this subject in the comments. Because this mess is crazy. Society has made this type of thing okay. Has swept it under the rug for so long, and it needs to stop. So if you made it to the end of my video, give me those big thumbs up. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell twice to be notified. If you're an old subscriber, make sure your notifications are on. Share all of my videos. Thank y'all for coming and watching. If you're an old subscriber, thank you for rocking with me. If you're a new subscriber, thank you for rocking with me, liking my videos, commenting on my videos. If you have not decided to subscribe yet, come on, subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you. And like I always say, have fun playing with your nails. If you wear nails, if you're going your own, have fun playing with your makeup. If you wear makeup, or if you're just learning how to use it. And y'all, please live life because God only gives you one. Mwah. Bye, y'all. Go and do it. Say mwah.